Hey guys, this is Richard. Welcome to another software unboxing video. Today I'm going to unbox this app called Service Provider or Service Provider Pro at spp.co. This is the website. I learned recently about this company because I forget exactly where it was on Twitter or on the internet somewhere. Someone was mentioning that this was really good for their productized service. And basically, if I understand this correctly, this is kind of like a front end that makes it easy to sell your productized services. Um, you can basically have like items that you can purchase, and then people can purchase those things. Then you'll basically have a dashboard of all of your customers. And even in their marketing page, they show that you can have a client panel, so the client can actually log in and see their orders as well, which seems pretty interesting. So I just wanted to try this product out for Designstaq, my web design company, and see if we might want to use it because we are a productized service, and this could be really interesting for e-commerce since a lot of e-commerce products aren't really designed for services. This could be a very interesting solution for us. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Trial. So I'll move my head over here. Actually, let's bring it down bottom right. Okay. My name, Arlo Reviews Software at gmail.com. Just got a fancy new email. Let's see here. Okay. Let's just call it Arlo Reviews. All right. Let's create my free account. Cool. Just need to go to my inbox, confirm this email. All right. Perfect. Okay, so this is the onboarding flow. Let's see, success, thanks for trying SPP, click below to get started. Okay, we've got the help center, email support, and concierge onboarding. Okay, let's just poke around and see what we can do. All right, excellent. So I just want to articulate what I'm seeing right now. So it looks like kind of like the main dashboard. You have a search bar over here. Not quite sure what we're going to be searching for yet. Notifications menu here. Mark all as red. And then that went to a notification screen as well. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard. Cool. We can contact support through here, documentation, support tickets, product updates. Okay, sounds reasonable. And then here's my kind of profile and billing information. Okay, great. Okay, what do I have here? Welcome, Richard. Let's get you set up. Complete the checklist below to unlock your dashboard. Okay, cool. So looks like they have a checklist for me to follow in order to actually sign up for the application. What we have to do is here, create an admin account. I suppose that I already have one because this was already checked. Complete a sample order. So SPP workflow is based around orders. It's where you can work with your team and talk to your customers. Orders get added automatically when clients purchase your services. Okay, let's go to an order. Okay, so I can quickly see over here that orders is now selected. And so I'm imagining that this is one particular order that I have in my system. You can see that, okay, you can message your client, you can send to the client. Okay, we're sent to the team. Cool, and that copy will change. Okay, cool. So it looks like internal messages are yellow, probably to denote like a comment or something. So then we can scroll up, messages. When you send a message in the app, your client will receive it by email and get a notification inside the client panel. Okay. And then the clients can reply. Then I can add a note. Okay. So basically it's just like a feed. So I've got the project and then I've got messages along with that particular project. Project data. Okay, so we've got the website URL, your keywords. Okay, cool. So I suppose that for each service, you can add fields where clients can provide their project information. When they do, you'll see it here. Okay, so it seems like this can be updated and modified in some way. Tags. Okay, here's the order information. So this is what's really interesting for me. That's a little bit special, which was why I was really interested in this product. You basically have you have an order ID, and then you also have this notion of a client. So basically, one client can have many orders in my system. So sample order, delete it by selecting delete from the options menu at the top right. Okay, let's try changing the status of the sample order to complete. Okay, let's go complete. Cool. I think that was my first task, so let's go back. Okay, so I have no other orders. Let's go back to the dashboard. Cool, so that's been done. Create your first service. You can sell one-off or recurring services through SPP. Anytime you sell a service, a new order gets created in the system. Okay, that sounds reasonable enough. Sample folder, you can select one or more services and organize them in folders. Sample service. Okay, cool. So why don't I create a service? So at Designstaq, we specialize in building Squarespace websites. So let's just go ahead and say, create one service for that. Custom Squarespace website. Description, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. One-time service, recurring service. Yeah, let's just say it's $100. Show in services page, choose whether users can see this service in your client's panel. Yes, probably. Group multiple quantities of this service in one order. By default, purchases of multiple quantities are added as separate orders. Different services are always added separately. That sounds reasonable. A website is not really something that people order in multiple quantities that I want to keep in one order anyway. Assigned to a team member. Okay, that's interesting. And then we can select somebody. Okay, cool. I'll just keep that empty for now. And set a deadline. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, in X number of days. All right, cool. Let's just go ahead and save the service. All right. So did that save? So I got that confirmation message, but I'm still on the screen, so I was kind of expecting to go somewhere else. Okay, well, let's click on that again. Okay, service updated. So it sounds like it's saved. Pricing options. This service has multiple options. You can create them here. Oh, okay. Turnaround time. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. We don't really have separate turnaround times for now, but it's cool to know that FTP can do that. Set prices for different options. Okay, well, let's try it right now. Turnaround time. I'll just do regular and just fill in what they're saying here. Fast. Let's call this super fast. Okay, cool. So this will kind of like show a preview of what it looks like on regular. Say 100, 125, 150, let's say. So what I'm curious about now is how does this pricing compare to the original pricing, which I put for $100 over here? Ah, okay, so it's one or the other. Gotcha. So pricing options. Okay, and then I have the intake form. Okay, cool. So before I move forward, let me make this, okay, switch back to simple pricing. Okay, let's just call it $100. Save this service because I'm not actually sure if I go into here if it'll keep it saved or not. I'm not going to do anything here this time. And then in the intake form, let's see what options we have. I'll move my head back over here. Intake form for custom Squarespace website. Customers will see this form after buying the service. Their order will be in pending status until they submit their info. Okay, I guess I haven't seen what it looks like for the client yet. So let's just imagine that we got their basic information if they already purchased. Form rules, what's going on here? Rules to hide form fields based on conditions. Okay, let's go back here, copy form. Okay, they've got other forms that we can grab them from, and then preview form. Okay, so we've got the different types of form fields, single text, multiple line text, checkbox, spreadsheet input, okay. Wonder what that is. And then we have section and page break, okay. Actually a pretty sophisticated form editor for an app that's not designed for just forms. So a few of the things that we ask for, like, okay. How do I name this thing? Interesting. Is that filler text? Okay, I'm not quite sure why I can fill it in here. So, okay. I believe I'm updating this now, the attributes of this form field, but I guess it's strange that I can populate the form field while I'm creating the form. So let's call this field name, let's say example website 1. So this would just basically be saying, like, what is an example website aesthetic that you really like. Okay, let us know an example website that you like the aesthetic of. Cool. And then let's add another one. Let's call this, why do you like website 1? Cool. True for blah, blah, blah. Let's make these required questions. Okay, cool. Let's just keep the form pretty basic right now. So that's all I'm gonna say, ask for, say form. Okay, let's preview it. Okay, cool. So then the client would fill this in here. Okay. So let's go back to the dashboard and see if I did anything. Create your first service, cool. Connect your payment processor. I don't have that set up right now, so let's just try to skip that and see if we can continue moving forward. Create an order form. Order forms let your clients purchase your services. You can create different order forms. Select the services you want to show and add custom fields. Okay, I wonder if that was related to what I did earlier. Let's click into this. Test order form. Let's see what's here. This is a sample order form where clients can choose the services they want to purchase and provide any additional information. Okay, so I guess let's go back to where we were earlier. What was that? We created our first service. Okay, so this is, I guess, what we're going through right now. So we set up a first service. Click on this. And then, I want this simple pricing back on. Let's call it 150. Maybe I should just delete those pricing options so it's not confused. Okay. All right, so let's see if that's correct. Okay, cool. That's 150. Actually, I think it was 100 is what I said earlier. So let's do that, save service. Intake form. Okay, so this is the intake form post checkout. And then I believe that what I'm doing right now with creating an order form is pre-checkout. Order forms are the primary means of selling services with SVP. Here's a simple order form with a field for selecting one of the available services and fields for customer's name, email. Okay. Okay. So I suppose, I guess this is, maybe it felt a little bit backwards. I created the post-checkout form before the checkout form. Okay, so let's play with the actual checkout form then. Let's just create a new one and see how to do it. Form name, so let's call this web design services, or maybe just custom Squarespace website. I'm not actually sure what naming naming conventions are used here. Form information, okay. Cool, drag and drop fields from the right. So we need their email, okay, payment method. Let's see what else we can grab. Their name would probably be good. Full name, okay, first name, last name, email. Option group, single service, checkbox group, multiple services. I will be adding multiple services, so perhaps it's that. Sample service. Okay, I can decide which services I want to make available. Okay, so, all right, let's leave it like that. I've got a couple of other services that in mind that I would like to add. Maybe we can do that later, or not at all if we don't need to. This is required, show quantity field. Okay, so close that. Cool, full name, email, services. Is there anything else that I need? I think it's okay for now. I don't even know if I need payment right now. Let's just leave it in there. Okay, now what do I see? So this is the order form. Here's the name of the form, a link to the form. Gotcha. Okay, so when I do, after a sales call, I could send, let me see if I understand this correctly. I can send this link to a client and ask them to make a purchase. Okay, so they can say, I want the sample service and a custom website, or I just want the custom website. Okay, and then it auto-populates here. So it's just like a normal checkout cart. Okay, that, oh, my power just got unplugged. So there we go. Okay, cool. So that looks pretty good. So let's see, I wonder if they're mobile responsive. Sweet. Okay, order form, set that up, save the form. Let's go back to this checklist of items. Create an order form, done. Make a test purchase, turn off live payments, and try the checkout flow just like your clients would without having to make a real transaction. Okay, go to settings. Blah, blah, blah. Make test payments without transferring real money. Maybe that's what they meant. Okay, save changes. All right. Now, how do I make a test payment? Turn off live, place a test order. Maybe I go back to here. Place a test order. How would I get there from here though? I guess, okay, we just go to the order forms and I would just go to view. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, let's just John Doe. Let's call it. Oh, okay, I suppose since I'm logged in, then I can't change this. Okay, well, whatever, I'll keep the name like that. And I'm gonna purchase, let's say, I want both of these things. Complete purchase. Please sign out of admin before placing an order. Okay, that wasn't clear to me before. Let's open an incognito window then. All right. That's why I couldn't edit that email. It's because I was logged in. All right, so let's try this now. John Doe, John, how do we do this? Richard, review, Arlo, what's my new email? Reviews software, plus say john@gmail.com. Okay, I want to click these two items. I want to grab them both. And, oh, okay, so there's two checkout buttons. Let's click on that one. Okay, Sandbox PayPal, cool. Yes, I am in Thailand right now, so let's switch this to English. Oh gosh. Return to Ecommerce test store. I don't really want to fill this out right now. Let's see what this happens. What happens here? Okay, that kind of works. Cool. Invoice to John Doe. Number is pending. Blah blah blah. Okay, continue to payment. Okay, so I suppose it's asking me to do the PayPal thing, and I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I'm stuck. Okay. Well, I am not sure what to do now. I wonder if the order is actually, if the order came through. Okay, so no order has come through yet. What if in the actual service I actually just deleted? What if I just delete the payment option and make it free? Okay. Okay, let's click edit. Okay. All right, let's just chunk this guy and see what happens. Okay, let's go back to our incognito form. Oh, interesting. This looks like it created an account for me. Let's try this again. Oh, okay. I can also just add things to a cart. I can also, okay, I have no orders yet. Services. Okay, let's view the cart. Okay, I'm getting these two things. Let's check out. And this PayPal thing is here again. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am just going to remove the prices, I think. How do I get back to services? Okay, let's see. I just want to go through the process. Hit 0, save. So my hope here is that if I turn these into zeros, then I can check out, and I just want to see what the flow looks like from a user's perspective before investing more into this product. Okay, so that's that. Let me switch over back to here, see what happens. It's probably gonna be super confused. Okay, let's just try this. Go back here, let's go to services. Okay, let's add this to the cart. And then let's add this to the cart. Let's check out. Okay, it looks like it went through. Awesome, so that's great. We've accepted your order and we're getting it ready. A confirmation email has been sent to my email address. Go to the client panel to check the status of this order and receive updates. Okay, so I can click there or I can click here, it looks like. Okay, cool. So I'm John. I placed an order with Arlo Reviews, and now I'm here and I see the order, submit data. Okay, I guess that's the intake form that we put together earlier. So this is the post-checkout intake form. Example website, I don't know, let's say we really like apple.com and be generic. Why do you like website one? It's very clean and pretty. Cool. Let's hit review. Okay, so I guess I get to review my answers before actually submitting it. Looks good. Send data. Receive your information. We'll get back to you shortly. Okay, cool. So I guess from the user's perspective or the client's perspective, this is my dashboard, and this handles all the engagements with, in this case, Arlo Reviews, which is the company. So why don't we quickly go through that dashboard real quick. So here are my orders that I've placed. And it's kind of duplicated. Okay, so I guess dashboard could have other things as well. Orders, which is specifically the orders, and they have unique order numbers. Okay, and we can filter these things. Services, these are the services that I can purchase. Invoices. Okay, cool. Okay, so, oh, interesting. These are the abandoned carts. It's funny that as the user, I see this. Okay. Subscriptions. I didn't sign up for a subscription, and I've got a profile. Okay, cool. Commissions. What's this all about? Get your unique referral link and earn a commission for each order your referred clients place with us. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So I guess on the company's end, I can use SPP to create an affiliate program and offer a way for my clients to refer other clients to me and pay them a commission. That's pretty neat that it's built in already. Help desk. Okay, it's like tickets. I imagine that these tickets are with the company that I'm purchasing services from and not SPP. Looks like notifications again. $0 is my balance. Not quite sure what that means. Do they hold money? Do I pay SPP and then SPP in turn pays Arlo Reviews? I'm not quite sure how that works. John, okay, I got my account information. Okay, cool. So let's shift back over into Arlo Reviews as a company. Let's come back here. Let's see if John's order popped up. I don't see it. Submitted. Pending. Okay, under pending and just all. Okay, John Doe, ... okay, this is what that one setting was referring to. So John Doe selected two services from me. One's the custom Squarespace website, and the other one was the sample service. And in the dashboard, it shows up, both orders appear as separate orders. Okay, and then this one's still pending. So if I go back to John, that's why there's two orders here too. It's not because this was filled in before, so I need to fill in this data. Lala.com. Here's the description. Logo optional. Let's review it. Send data. Okay, now I imagine from John's perspective, he's done all the things that he needs to do. And then I'm going to refresh on the Arlo review side. Cool. John, as expected, has submitted both of his intakes. I see the unique order numbers here. Gotcha. So these are independent projects, and then I can message John and everything. Account balance. Okay, there's a bunch of information over here. Whew. Okay, this is a lot. So two projects going on. I suppose I kick those off, and then I just interact with John in here whenever I need to. So I guess one of the things that I'm wondering right now is, does SPP handle any of the actual project management, or is that done separately? And this is just like a checkout flow and then a client communication platform, and then everything else is done outside. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting right now. But let's poke around a little bit more. So we've got clients. Okay, so John's right here. I can see his profile. He's made 3 purchases. Wonder what the third purchase was. Okay, this was the purchase. Oh, I suppose that these count even though they were abandoned checkouts. Yeah, okay. Add a note to your team. John is a great client. Save the note. Okay. I'm feeling like this is everything. So I can add a client, provide the information here, and add the client. But I imagine most of the clients will be added when they check out and select a service and check out. Tickets. Okay, so this is probably where, actually you can test that right now. Let's say John wants to submit a ticket. Help. What do I do now? Let's move this guy over here, send the message. And I'm expecting this to show up in the dashboard on the RL review side. Okay, cool. So it's a ticketing solution as well, and I can respond here. Hey there, hold on a minute. I'll fix your problem. ASAP. Send to client. Okay, let's refresh this. Not a new ticket. Okay, let's click on this one. Okay, cool. And then I imagine I would also be receiving emails. Got it. Cool. I got some confirmation emails, data submitted. Okay. Confirmation. Okay. Okay. These are a little bit confusing because I used the same email address basically, or all the emails are going to be going to the same email address. So I'm seeing both what the business would see and also what the client would see. Okay, my bad. Not the best experience for you guys. But that's all we have to work with right now. So we can do anyone, we can assign it to people. Okay, it's like a help desk ticketing solution. Okay. Cool. We've got invoices. So John Doe paid for that. I suppose that this was here before. And then subscriptions, discounts, affiliates. Okay, and back to all the stuff that we were doing before. So I suppose, okay, what's next? What do I do now? Client gave me their intake, and then I suppose when it's submitted, so waiting for client to submit project details, client has submitted project details, working is in progress, order has been delivered, canceled. Okay, so seems like when client has submitted their information, as a business, I'll be notified, hey, John put in his stuff for the Squarespace, custom Squarespace website. I'm like, great. Click on this thing and I go working. And at this point, I actually start working on the project. And I don't see any project management features in this product. So I imagine that this would be handled in an app outside. And then I basically collaborate with the client probably through here. This could be, what's nice about this SPP app is that I could keep all of my conversations in one place rather than doing a bunch of different emails. So that's nice. They can log in and kind of see all their messages across their projects for one company. And then when I'm done with the project, and maybe it's proceeded to the end of my project management pipeline, we can go to complete. Cool. And then the project will be done. Great. So only this one is remaining. And then I'll have all here. Cool. And so this is the project that's done, that I just completed right now. Let's go ahead and click on this one. let's say, okay, client provided me with their information, and we go, you know what? We actually can't fulfill this project. We're not going to be able to work on it anymore, so let's cancel it. Okay, now let's see the orders. Canceled, one project. Okay, complete. Okay, cool. I think that's about it. Let me see if there's anything else interesting here. So settings, we can play around with all these different things about the business, about your processes. You know what I'm wondering right now? Okay. Oh, I can customize the client panels. Dashboard, orders. Okay, so this is probably what the client should be seeing. Let's look at that right now. Okay. Dashboard, orders, services, invoices, subscriptions, profile, and commissions. Okay. Let's suppose I delete this and I just say I'm only going to send them the checkout form. So how do I save that? Okay, I'm going to save the menus, and then I'm going to switch back over on the client side. Cool. As expected, the services are gone. That's pretty cool. So you can customize what your client sees. And I imagine you can keep it as simple as you want. Pretty neat. You can add a category. No links in this group. Don't know what this means. Link to category. I don't know. Okay. Let's call this new category, and then we can add a link. Oh, interesting. So this link can go somewhere. Commissions. Okay, because I suppose all of these different things are just links anyway. So you can customize. I'd be interested to see what my options are. I'm not quite sure what I can link out to. Okay, let's just remove this for now. Okay, so I think I covered what you would use as like a basic user. And delete this thing. I think I'd cover, yeah, all that. You've got templates. Wow, they've got a lot of things going on here. Oh, clients, form, HTML. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I suppose that we can get really granular with the types of changes that we want to make. Emails, order notifications, staff notifications. I think this is just like a pretty robust application, and honestly, I'd probably have to spend a lot more time to be able to go through everything. There is one thing that I'm wondering right now. I do a lot of back-end automation in my business, and I'm curious how much automation capabilities they have. So what I'm actually looking for right now is Zapier integrations. I don't see that. You know what? Maybe we can click on their help, support, documentation. Let's do Zapier. Curious. Connect SPP to hundreds of other apps with Zapier. Cool. Let's see that. Each app has an app as a trigger. You have triggers for new clients. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I just want to see what triggers you have and what actions you have. Is that so hard? Come on, guys. Okay, so I'm going to the Zapier site now to see the integrations. Okay, this is what I want to see. I wish more companies would just show this inside your app. Anyway, that's a little thing of mine. So the following service provider pro triggers, searches, and actions are supported by Zapier. Okay, so when a new client comes in and is created, a new order status is changed, a new order, and order data submitted. Okay, seems pretty powerful. all of these different triggers can actually trigger a new action in a separate application, which is pretty exciting because I think we can do all sorts of things. For example, if we say that order status has changed to working, then we can send a programmatic email saying like, hey, got your input, everything looks great, we're getting started on your project, we'll be back to you in a couple days. That sort of thing can be automated. New order can be automated. So when a new order comes in, we can trigger an action in our project management software and basically initiate the project and start assigning tasks to people. Order data submitted. So this can also indicate to us, to our designers, basically when a client has submitted their information, then hey, come and take a look at it. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty cool. Actions, sends a message. Okay, this is pretty good too. At the end of a project, or our web design projects are broken down into different milestones. So we submit a home page, a first draft, and a final draft. The home page, once it's done, we could just, click a button and say submit to the client, and then we can automatically with Zapier send a message to the client through SPP. So that sounds good. Yeah, I think I'd have to go a little bit deeper. Oh, there's a dashboard too. So this application just has a lot of stuff. Maybe honestly, there's probably a tutorial video to watch that would have helped me. I kind of just poked around and tried everything as much as I could. And I'm actually curious to see how, from a percentage wise, how many of the features I actually got to see and interact with. But so far, that's kind of my experience. Yeah, it's pretty neat. There's a lot to do here. I still have to figure out exactly how we can integrate it into our processes at Designstaq and see if it would be a good fit for us. But yeah, so far it's pretty interesting. I've not seen anything else like this before. So with that, I think I'm done for today. I'll catch you guys on the next unboxing. See you later.